Alright guys, welcome to Habib's Passport. So today I am taking you on a tour in Kampala city, the capital of Uganda. This is actually my country number one. I have never ever done a tour of Kampala before. I was born here, I was raised here, and then finally moved to the United States. So I am here with Badru, a friend of mine, a photographer as well. Does these tours for people in Kampala. Thank you.
Today we are here, Team Discover Kampala. We are taking Habib to Discover Kampala. Not so much to be seen, but yeah, what we have, we are going to expose. Nakedness.
Thank you so much, Badru. I really appreciate your help. And Badru is a photographer. Check him out on Instagram at Katumba Badru, right?
Yes.
Yes, Katumba Badru. Very, very interesting stuff he has on there. All right, so Badru, let's get started.
Yeah. So here we are. This is the Independence Monument. When Uganda got its independence in 1962, it was free again. It was like a new baby. So the monument you see there, it has like a baby on top and the mother carrying the baby. So the baby represents the new Uganda being all like carried up, and the mother is like the one down, you know. So literally it reminds us of how we are free of slavery, but also if you look around, you see the mother tied, and she wasn't free, you know, but the baby is kind of free.
So as Badru was saying, the monument is one of the most important pieces of Uganda's heritage. It signifies a newborn country let free from colonial rule. The monument was established to commemorate Uganda's independence, which Uganda gained its independence on October 9th, 1962 from Great Britain.
Maybe one other thing, this Independence Monument is at a park. So people come here and gather and sit, you know, just to chill. It was a big park then. It had also part of this Sheraton Hotel, but as you can see, it's fenced off to limit the number of people that can go inside.
Just to let you know that we are traveling around the city either walking or using bodas, which are the most common means of transport in Kampala. I'll let Badru explain more about them. But if you've not ridden on one of these, the fastest way of getting through the traffic in Kampala.
So we have like bodas, we have taxi, we have buses. We are going this side now, okay? We have taxi, we have a train, but it's not in good shape, but it's interesting to use. But the most convenient means to use is boda. We have like safe border, that's safe. You apply through an app, you download an app, then you can put in your destination and all the views, then they can pick you wherever you are.
All right, Badru, where are we now?
So we are at the National Theatre.
Mm-hmm. Back in the day, I had my first French class. I think my French class is here, Alliance.
Yeah.
Is it still here?
Yeah. As you can see, all the boards have like something going on. All people, arts, anything.
This was the green room. What was this for? I remember something vague about this.
Come through and you don't know where to go, you can buy a few things here and there of your choice.
But everything here is the same as it is in Zambia. They look the same. It's very discouraging.
So Africa is the same everywhere.
Oh, but then in West Africa, their crops are a little bit different. But here, East and South, it's the same.
You can go away with your skin. I wonder if it would pass at the airport.
It would, but I had one like that. It within maybe 2 months, it was all this. This doesn't last. They end up tearing. Looks good when it's new, but after a few days,
It's all gone.
weeks, yeah, it's gone. Okay, how are you doing? What's your name? Agawa. Okay. This is David Agaba's shop at the National Theatre. David, what's your shop number?
My shop number is number 15.
15. So guys, number 15 is a good place to come. We are walking by the parliament, but it is very heavily guarded and we don't want to disrupt or cause any drama or commotion. So I will avoid pointing my camera to the parliament.
So that's like sculpture. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we have like
monument,
you know, for us to remember how Kampala got its name. So it's from this Palace that we get the name Kampala.
There, that's Uganda House, right? Okay.
You can find Uganda the same in the UK. I hear we have also Uganda House there.
It doesn't look like that, but yes, there is.
Yeah, it was built by Amin and Obote. So at a later stage, it had like UPC offices, and it still has like UPC offices. But yeah, it used to be one of those iconic, you know, buildings in Uganda that shaped the city.
Where do these taxis go? So we saw that most of the transportation is with border borders. Where do these taxis go? Are they cheaper than a border or you know, tell us.
Yeah, the taxi are for everyday person, so they are cheaper than a border border. Border is like where the taxi takes you for like 1,000. The border will charge you 3 times or 4 times or 5 times that space. Because these ones take more people and they are cheap, but they take long to reach their destination.
Because they have to fill up, right?
Yeah.
So there is a driver and there is a conductor. Yeah. The conductor is the person who is shouting, telling people where to go. Yeah. This is another iconic building, Kampala skyline. This is the former Uganda Commercial Bank building. And do you have any history on this building, Badru?
Not really, but only thing I know, it has like nice cafes inside.
Oh, okay.
But people don't know. Most Ugandans don't know. But it's so conducive inside there.
I see it's been renovated, right?
Yeah, it's very nice inside. Yeah, but it's not one of those attracting, spaces where people go. Apart from only those that know the space.
Yes, most of the streets in Kampala are named after British people. But I think it's changing, right? Are they trying to change it?
They haven't. In Kampala, not yet.
Right now, we are on Kampala Road, which is supposedly the main road going through the city. So think of it like a Peachtree Road, or rather Peachtree Street, whichever. Think of it like a Peachtree in Atlanta. This is the equivalent. Oh wow!
So we have here.
City Square, yes. But if I remember, this used to be actually a fully green place.
Yeah, now people just go there and chill. And it's not like well maintained.
Yes.
But,
Where is that bus going to? It's the first time I'm actually seeing a bus.
Or more cheaper than taxi.
The gentleman said there is free Wi-Fi in the bus. So Badri is showing me, he's a fellow photographer too, so he's showing me where I can get stuff printed from on this street. So this is a photography background? Is this a big Ludo board?
Yeah. Every part of Uganda, you find taxis here. So yeah, if you are going, for example, to Hoima, or if you are going to the border to the border of Kenya and Uganda, or if you are going to Rwanda, they are all taxis going all routes of Uganda.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Hey.
Just to what's the starter price? 2K. I like the way.
I know. It's the same in Zanzibar, it's like that.
Yes, man. Get you out.
This is second-hand clothes. These are new. Most of the items being sold here are from China. It's quite deafening.
My name is Caesar. Yeah, I do work here. We're selling clothes. We have sweater pants, jean shirts, and many types of clothes, including the sweaters, t-shirts, some jackets, whatever type of chikade, in fact. Yeah.
What's your name? Caesar, right?
Caesar, I'm Caesar.
Is this too hot for Uganda?
Not too hot, because by right now we're in cold weather. The weather is too cold nowadays. The rain comes anytime. So if you can take that gear, you be with it, it can help you.
Okay, so where do you get your clothes from?
For us, we just cut them, and the water. Do you understand the water? And the water. These packed clothes, the used clothes they send us. They are the ones we buy and cut. We remove the first class and the second class.
You have a first class?
And the second class, then the third class, which is this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, tell me, what are the different prices? Show me something that is first class.
The first class is, for instance, this. For instance, this is first class, and it's 25,000. Yeah.
And then
the second class is this, which is 20. Yeah. And there we come to the third class, and this is the last class. It starts from 7,000 to 10.
So, is it mostly for kids?
We have the ones for kids, and we have the ones for men. We have the ones which are actually for all genders. We have, so yeah.
I'm going to Kampala. Just tell me where you beat them. I'm not ready to have you come on and come back and I think I'm
You want to know?
omusike omulete omuguze omumatiriza okitegeera omulage bweziti ezabayayayi kati wajja nayagala kano okalabe bwe kati ng'omulaga ne kano ng'omukyusa sigino zonna wali kati ng'omugamba
naye kati wabeera omuntu omukulu lwaki obeera omulagaga
anti katuwulira abeera omukulu naye ng'alinayo abaana abayayayi abato nga ffe okitegedde kati ayinza okuba nga otayagala mwana wajja mu kibuga
bamukwateyagala sente tosobola nakumuleka kugenda nga tazikuwadde batekamutuuka bakamutuuka omujjako sente nebirala
ofuna ajja tunamusapata kano bwe kati
mulaba
ate ono muyiribi omulabi
ono muyiribi mupambi
abeera wali nga yeeteze bwetezi ng'asikiriza bakasitoma kimuli kya roozi nga bwemulaba n'abeera awo eyo disipule nambudde
ne bayingira
wakati ffe bye tukola bino ebyetabisobola ekyemadde okugamba tola Uganda eno kati yeetaaga abasajja nga tokyalina nsonyi nga mutima gwakaluba nga wasalawo okubeera mu Uganda eno
mu lunaku wano woba otudde obeera okulaba sente
olunaku nga lutambudde bulungi nga luli okke n'emitwalo 2 nga kola naye bwe lugaana n'omutwalo tokola ki togufuna ate okuva ku maja sinakukasala
okola nnaku meka
buli lunaku nkola sande nkomawo saawa nzijanga saa 6 nga nvudde mu kyaki nemalirizaako nenyuka saa nga 12 alina okwetereza ngende mpumulemu kumana embeeramu abasuubuzi ojja osuubule okomye ngaoli fresh
engoye ozijjawa
engoye kati olaba nga wano kati zino engoye zino bweziti ngende omundamu owino mene ne bakyali bange nengenda nembusuubulasuubulayo obwekiyayaye nebansalirako nange nenzijanga nempanga wano bwebuti kikula kantu kakola bulungi oli bwatuuka naye abantu wano abantu wali organized tajja kufuna olugoye lwa 10 ezi kimu yabava ajja kutandikira mutwalo gumu kitundu kudda waggulu kuolanda kantu kalabika bulungi naye wagenda eri mu Owino kati nga wali wogenze waliwo era osanze ayimba 2-2-3-3 amanyi tegasatu naye wana akasanga nga kapale kazinze bulungi kajini jaketi kali kupanga kadisipule kalungi tajja gamba 13.
So in Owino you have clothes as well as food. Then mulimu right, stationery. Is this printing?
My guide Badru showed me where these huge saucepans are made. When we got there, the people were kind of a little bit unfriendly. But anyway, the young man showed me the process, and basically they get these spare parts from cars and then melt them, and then they're molded into these huge saucepans.
So we are at Owino Market, but Owino Market gets its name from a saint called Saint Balikudembe. So when Mwanga was burning, killing the people that had converted to Christianity against our traditions, Balikudembe was one of them. And so he was killed around this place. So that's how this name comes about.
Oh, so he was killed in Owino. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. There is a small church here, and this is their daily schedule. Here, for example, on Wednesdays at 3 to 7, they have counseling.
Chokunywa, okunywa. Drip, tondo, kutonya, drive, kuvuga, kidduka, kugoba, nsolo.
Now this is the Mengo Palace, and it is the official palace in Buganda Kingdom, though the Kabaka does not live here. This palace was established by King Mwanga in 1885. So before he came here, the hill was occupied by people who were herbalists, and they had grinding stones which they could use to grind their herbs. So in the Luganda language, the grinding stones are the ones that we call Mengo. So it was from the grinding stones that this hill gained the name. That's why it's called Mengo Hill. Mutesa II lived here after 1966, and 1966 was when this place was attacked by the soldiers of Obote, who intended to kill the king from here. In 1967, Obote passed a constitution which abolished the kingdoms in Uganda. And then he turned this place into a military base. So the soldiers occupied this hill from 1966 up to 1997. And that was when President Museveni decided to give the hill back to the kingdom. Then the soldiers were taken away to other places. So here we have the remains of the former king's cars. That was Mutesa II. He had a number of luxurious cars. Now, some of these cars were destroyed when this place was attacked in 1966. And this was a Daimler Limo 1962. By the time this place was attacked, it had been taken down to Kampala city for some repair. So that's how it escaped the attack. Yeah. Then under the Daimler, there's a second car. You can see the bumper and the frame under there. Then this still has the symbol of the two arrows here. So this was the Rolls Royce, which was also completely destroyed. So that's all about the remains of the former king's cars. Yes. All right. Now, this was one of Idi Amin's torture chambers. But at first it was an armory which was constructed from 1971 to 72. Idi Amin used it to store his weapons for only 8 months. Now, this had a strong metallic gate here at the entrance, and this gate could be electrified. As we get in, now, when you look at the walls down there, there is that stripe, green stripe, surrounding this whole place. So whenever it rained, this place could be flooded by water up to that level. And during the dry seasons, the soldiers could use some trucks to bring water into this place. And this water could also be electrified. Then whenever the soldiers brought prisoners here, they could first switch off the power from outside and force them to walk through the water. And they could first torture them using this electricity. So they could keep switching on and off for about 30 to 40 minutes. And they could do that trying to extract information from these people. Then after that kind of torture, they could finally switch off and force them to climb into these 5 rooms, which worked as the prison cells. So this had some sliding doors on the outside and some other gates within. But all these gates were broken away by the last group of soldiers on this hill. Amin used this as a torture chamber for 6 years, and he's said to have killed an estimated number of about 5,000 people in just this place. Look at the walls, there are many writings, but these are written by visitors who come here, most of which are students who just feel like they should leave a mark. And then there are some few people who believe that their relatives and friends the place. Yeah. Now, when you look at this wall, there are some bullet holes There is this one, and then there are 3 more up there, and then there is another one here. So this is proof that there was some bit of shooting. So probably there are some prisoners who are shot to death, and maybe these bullets were like stray, or they were used to intimidate the prisoners in order to extract information from them.
Welcome to the mosque.
Thank you.
And this is called the Gadaffi Mosque, or you can call it the Uganda National Mosque.
Okay.
It is East Africa's biggest mosque.
Okay.
And it is located at Kampala Hill.
Okay.
It was during the time of Idi Amin that the construction of this mosque began. It began with a donation of this area to the Muslims of Uganda in 1972, and in 1975 the construction of the mosque began. 1979 the construction stopped because Idi Amin was overthrown, and it took 20 years with nothing going on until 2001 when Gadaffi, the Libyan president, visited Uganda. So we requested for the construction. Gadaffi accepted and sent the engineers to Uganda in 2002, who came and carried out a study about the mosque of Idi Amin, but since it was already weak, the solution was simple: to put everything down and start from scratch. So the new mosque is built in 2002 to 2006, officially opened in 2008, naming it Gadaffi Mosque.
This is the outside of the mosque, and now as we are touring the mosque, we are going to go up this tower and check out the view of the city.
So the tower is 272 stairs to the top.
272, so it's some serious.
272 stairs to the top.
Okay.
So this is symbolizing the call to prayer.
Okay.
Because people come here to, like the muazzin, like the call to prayer, just experience. So that person would always hike to the top of the tower to do the call. But currently he doesn't have to do that. He only uses the microphone to do the phone, to do that call to prayer.
Okay. All right, let's go. So we are walking up the stairs of the tower. It's 272 stairs. I did not ask for this cardio today, but we're trying. We're trying. Whew. Quick view. Still got a way to go.
Yeah, so we hiked all the way from down there.
Yeah.
272 stairs.
It doesn't seem like we are here now at the top.
And today I want to mention to you the original 7 hills that used to make up Kampala city. And standing here, this is Kampala Hill, which is hill number 1, the hill of Impalas. Hill number 2 is that hill which is entirely green. And that is Makerere Hill, Makerere University. This is our hill number 3, where we see the big building on top. The big building is called St. Paul's Cathedral, locally known as Namirembe Cathedral. Okay. Hill number 4 is where we see the 2-tower building. Yes. The 2-tower building is called St. Mary's Cathedral, locally known as Lubaga Cathedral. Lubaga Cathedral is Roman Catholic. It is a very unique cathedral because it has been visited by 3 popes, and Uganda becomes the only African country to be visited by 3 popes. Then hill number 5 is where we see the white building in a green area. That is the Mengo Palace, the official residence for the King of Buganda. And that is where we find the Idi Amin and Milton Obote torture chambers, the prison which is said to have been used by those 2 presidents to torture and kill people. The tall building standing out alone is the Sheraton Hotel, Uganda's first 5-star hotel since 1967. The hill is called Nakasero, from a Luganda word Akasero, the baskets. And hill number 7 is where we see the 2 tall telecom masts behind the Pearl of Africa Hotel, which is Kololo Hill. Kololo is mainly the diplomats and ambassadors that live right on that hill. Bugolobi is actually not a hill. We just have behind where we find Mbuya Hill. So initially we had Kololo Hill, Kampala Hill, Nakasero Hill, Mengo Hill, Lubaga Hill, Namirembe, and Makerere. Those were the original 7 hills that used to make up Kampala. Currently the city has expanded to more than 21 hills that currently make up this amazing city.
Am I smart?
Yes. We want you to be a bit not
I need
casual.
makeup. With makeup.
No, you don't. I do. Very much. So guys, we have come to the end of our Kampala tour. We did not see everything that Kampala has, but that is for you to come and contact my very good friend here, Badru of Discover Kampala Tours. Thank you so much, Badru, for taking me around. I learned a lot from you as a photographer as well, and I learned some skills, and actually I got to go to some places that I've actually never been to in Kampala. So guys,
I'm humbled. Yeah, you guys can look out for me, or look for me at Discover Kampala on Instagram, Discover Kampala on Twitter. It is all Katumba Badru everywhere. So I'll be humbled to see you around, to take you to your places that you love, and make you discover Kampala, learn, and also, enjoy.
I will put Badru's information down below. And yes, if you're ever in Kampala and just want a chilled walking tour, and also on the borders, please reach out to Badru. Continue subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you watching this video of Kampala, and see you in the next video.
Bye. Mwelaba.